Hey guys, this is a super impromptu video as I'm walking through the streets of Mexico City. And I was having these reflections and downloads come through around sacral energy. And when we are nourishing our sacral energy and our sacral center, how that can have a direct impact on different addictions or vices we may have in our life. Because the sacral center is a center for pleasure, for expansion, the creation of life force, what gives us energy. And I think a lot of addictions and vices happen because we're looking for a source of energy, right? We're looking for a hit, we're looking for a boost. Whether this is drugs, this could be sweets, this could be sex, this could be anything where you're going to it to try to outsource your joy, to try to extract and get joy from it, get energy from it, get pleasure from it. Now this video isn't in particularly for generators. It can be for all of the types because we all have a sacral center, whether it's defined or not. That is a fluid, universal truth that we all share. We have this sacral energy. Now, as a generator, we have it defined, so it's a little bit more prominent in a consistent way. But as a manifester or a projector or a reflector, you can still experience a sacral center. So here's my reflection. I'm someone who has quite an extensive history and background with being a little bit of a sweet and sugar fiend. Muffins, cakes, cookies, all of these things, I love them, and I can definitely recall phases in my life where it was quite unhealthy. And even if I wasn't physically unhealthy because I was still balancing it with other stuff, my addiction to it was not healthy. The way I outsourced my joy into that food wasn't healthy, and it would have effects on me on all sorts of levels, emotionally, energetically, and my self-confidence and my self-worth. That I could still go for my run after having that piece of cake, but because I was eating the piece of cake from a place of disempowerment and a lack of joy and all these other things, that was impacting me at a baseline level beyond anything physical. And I've been on a very conscious journey of embracing more of my internal energy through dancing, through breathing, through cold water exposure, through connections, through intimacy in all ways, shapes, and forms. And what I've been finding, and this has happened a few times for me over the years when I've gone on these journeys, it's never been this extensive and consistent, but I've gotten tastes of it before. And I'll also add, just for the sake of saying that sometimes we can get glimpses of things that have a really big impact on us because they'll come in doses, and this is something that can happen for a lot of generators. You may notice this one thing keeps cycling into your life. For example, maybe it's like dancing, and you go through a stint where you're dancing every day for like a month, but then you lose it for a year, and then it comes back for like 6 months, and then you lose it for 2 months. Things have a way of like resurfacing and rearing their head again and again until we get that message. So for me, the message is coming through really loud and clear right now in my life, and I'm building some really exciting foundations around that so that it's also something that's extending beyond me. But what I've noticed is as I'm actively moving and working with my sacral energy, listening to it, indulging in it, circulating my own energy, I have very little craving for external ways to like give me pleasure. Oh yeah, I might fuck around sometimes and have cookie for breakfast, but that's, again, it's led by my sacral. It's like, you want that, and I feel super excited about it. It's not like I'm having that cookie from a place of, I want to be happier, so I'm going to go eat that cookie. It's like, I'm already fucking happy. Oh, and I happen to really have a desire for that cookie, so I'm going to eat it and enjoy it. But like, I was spurred to share this because I was walking by this bakery that's on the street that I always walk by. And even in my few weeks of being here, and I think it's actually only been a week here in Mexico City, there's been times when I've noticed I've felt a little bit more sad. And when I walk by the cake shop, I'm like, oh, maybe I'll get a piece of cake. And I catch myself, I'm like, whoa, okay. Have you danced today, Kelly? Have you had like engaging conversations? Have you shared your energy with someone? Have you like gone for a walk in nature and intimately like felt and breathed with a tree? Like, have you been moving your sacral energy? And most often it's a no. And today I was doing a lot of dancing and a lot of channeling of my sacral energy into some passion projects. And I walk by the cake shop and I almost forget it exists. And I look back and I'm like, oh, hey, that's that cake shop. And I'm like, oh, it's the last thing I want in the world right now. So yeah, I hope that you're getting something from this. When I had it coming through, I just got the intuitive message, like record this and share it, because often it's the little moments and the little downloads that can have quite a strong effect. And I just think if I could be talking to my younger self right now, regardless of age, the space I was in a couple years ago, even like 8 months ago, outsourcing a lot of my joy from other people, from other objects, even from like traveling and things like this, I would have told her, everything you want exists within you and also exists all around you. It's just like, instead of going and grabbing and trying to get that joy and that attainment, can you keep your hand open and see what lands in your palm? Can you go for a walk through nature and see what's there to feed you? Can you put on some music that you enjoy, whether it's funky and silly or whether it's innocent and playful or sexy and erotic, and allow that energy to move and nourish you? And I guarantee you, if you go on this practice, you will find that if you do have addictions, especially like sweet or food addictions, that may really clear itself up and end that cycle. And if you do want more support with this journey, I adore working with my clients in this way. And you can have all sorts of intentions. I have people who come to me because they want to lose weight. And then, that ends up going on a deeper energetic journey. Or they want to be more connected to their sensuality, or they want to be more connected to their work and their freedom, or their capacity to feel their feminine energy, or to do what they love for a living. If you want more of your sacral energy charged in your life, whether you are a generator or a projector, manifestor, reflector, this is personal coaching that I do offer. So I'll put that link below. But I just want to share this with you today as I'm on my walk, and sending you all lots of love wherever you are in the world, from here in Mexico City with these beautiful trees. And I'll see you all in the next video.